Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Avengers of the world, welcome to Obsessive Compulsive Gaming. I am the one and only Obsessive Compulsive Gamer, and this is my review for Marvel's Avengers, a game which hasn't technically released yet for the PlayStation 4 and other bullshit consoles. But I have already played the game. Not only have I played it, I have finished the game, and I am here to tell you the tale. So, what is Marvel's Avengers? Well, it's quite simple really, dear viewer. It is a video game adaptation of Marvel's Avengers. Do I have to elaborate on that? So basically you play as all of the various members of the Avengers, well, except for a few, such as Black Panther, but he was probably cut from the game at the last moment. No, I wasn't making a joke about that yet. I give myself a period of time before I can make jokes about current world events. So, you shall expect some Black Panther jokes, oh, I don't know. Later on? Tomorrow, maybe. Really depends what I decide to review next, but that's neither here nor there. So basically in this game, we play as Miss Marvel for the majority of the game, as she is being initiated into the Avengers. Luckily there's no, must have sex with every single member before we'll let you in clause in the contract. Although, that might have made for a rather interesting game. So yes, basically, you are Miss Marvel, as you can see here. You team up with the Avengers to take down the nefarious MODOK. And we get to see his backstory as well in the game. So it's all very, very standard superhero fare. Iron Man, Captain America, who dies at the beginning, spoilers, Black Widow, Thor, but then he comes back towards the end of the game, even more spoilers there, Captain America, not Thor. I just realized that when I said that, I said it after I said Thor. I'm actually talking about Captain America. Dies at the beginning, comes back later in the game. Doesn't come back from the dead. So sorry, Stan Lee. But, there's my first Stan Lee joke of the review. So basically, yes. And it plays rather similar to other superhero games, such as Marvel's Spider-Man, the Arkham series of games, which is obviously not Marvel, DC, for all you idiots out there. Yes, and so what was my opinion of this game? Getting right to the crux of the issue, I fucking loved it. I loved this game so much that I have already had sex with the disc 4 times. I'm just preparing for my 5th. Once this review is out of the way. Don't you worry, darling. Game disc, I'll be over there in just a jiffy. Get the lube. Anyway, so yes, and just to add on to that previous offensive joke, I'm going to tell you another one. So strap in, get ready. I said strap in, not strap on, for those of you who think I'm obsessed with sex. I'm not obsessed with sex, or strap-ons, or seeing Black Widow naked, or anything of the sort. Nope, not me. We don't see Miss Marvel naked, unfortunately. Terrible shame. Not that I really wanted to, anyway. Bit too young for me. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yes, I do think that Stan Lee would have appreciated this game. Yes, I do. I do indeed. I think he really would have appreciated it. If he wasn't so dead. Well, there we go. My second Stan Lee joke of the review. I'm going to try and make it my last, because I loved Stan Lee. He was a former lover of mine. No, I loved Stan Lee. He was not a former... There's my third Stan Lee joke. Fuck. Anyway, so, yes, plays like your standard Marvel superhero game. Lots of fighty. Kind of changes a couple of hours into the campaign. you know, the focus kind of becomes more on the multiplayer aspect, but you can play the whole game single player, thankfully. I don't like playing with people online, unless they're pod stars. And, I'm still not obsessed with sex, I don't care what anyone says. Yes, and you go through the game, there's side missions, obviously, you can do the multiplayer if you want. I haven't touched it with a fucking barge bow yet, but I will eventually, of course, because I love this game. 5th time incoming. Still not obsessed with sex. So yes, what else can I tell you about the game? Do I think it's as good as Marvel's Spider-Man? No. No, I don't. I don't think the single-player, story-focused aspect in this game is quite as strong as it was in Marvel's Spider-Man, but it comes damn close. Damn close. Just a slither away from being just as good. But don't let that deter you, dear viewer. Go out, buy this game, and have sex with the disc. No, just buy the game. Play the game. Don't play with the game disc. Just play the game the way you're supposed to, not the way that I do, because I'm a sick bastard. Yes. So, in conclusion, so that I can stop making all these rather inappropriate jokes, what score will I give Marvel's Avengers? Well, I'm going to give Marvel's Avengers the same score I gave my Marvel Spider-Man review, which is a 10. 0.2, 0.5, 0.7. I can't remember the exact decimal points I put in the Spider-Man one, but it was a 10 anyway. Out of 10. So yes, even though I don't think it's quite as good as Marvel Spider-Man, I'm still giving the game a 10. Because it's my channel and I can do what the fuck I like. Simple as, like it, lump it. Now, there's my review for Marvel's Avengers. I hope you enjoyed this review and I didn't offend you too much. If you liked this review, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give me the middle finger. Please feel free to leave some abuse for me in my comment section. And as always, stay obsessed with sex and with gaming. Gaming. And jokes about Stan Lee. No, don't make any more jokes about Stan Lee. Not you, me. I'm more talking to myself here. Make no more jokes about Stan Lee. Next time I do a review on a Marvel game, I will not be doing any Stan Lee jokes. I might do one.